Hey guys, let's see if you start liking these videos. I'll keep doing them. Ask Wolfie, Wolfie story times. We'll see what we call it. Yesterday I made that video about Chael Sonnen. Is he going to admit to fake tapping to me? Talking about Submission Underground 19. I'm going to continue to do that today. Guys, hit up Chael and see if he will respond to the Wolfman. Will you do a response video, message on his SUG 19 recap video on YouTube, and like twatter with those nasty people, go on twatter and blow him up and be like, hey man, what do you think of the Wolfman? I don't know, maybe he doesn't like me. Maybe he'll say, yeah, you could learn some good catch wrestling, how to blend it with your jiu-jitsu on my YouTube channel, in my playlist. I give you guys so much. You definitely should be thumbs upping this video and all my videos and smashing that subscription button. But today I'm going to tell you about that time I completely manhandled, completely and utterly manhandled. I forgot his name. Pause. Well, that was funny. Anthony Johnson. Guys, I'm going to tell you the time I completely, utterly dominated, manhandled Anthony Johnson. Anthony, don't, have anger management. Come after me. There's a big asterisk. Huge asterisk. That's pretty funny, but we'll get to that. First, I'm going to break down the SUG 19 recap so Chael Sonnen likes me. Ryan Bader versus Anthony Johnson. And guys, Ryan Bader's the man. Isn't he 2-division champ now? And he's going to probably rematch Anthony Johnson in Bellator. Good stuff. Good stuff. What people don't realize, what Chael didn't call, I'm a color commentator myself, pretty old school. He hit a knee tap. It looked like the camera angle was bad. Guys, I know it's difficult now with everything that's going on. But he hit that knee tap, I think. High underhook, left hand down on the knee, high underhook, jacked him against the cage to get AJ down. What people don't realize, and Chael wasn't seeing, and I don't think anyone else saw, is all the beautiful submission attempts, front headlock chokes, guillotines that Ryan Bader, Darth Vader, was doing to Anthony Johnson. Multiple attempts on the 10-finger guillotine. One of my specialties. Learned my 9 advanced guillotine videos. Looks like he's always maybe paid attention, or his instructor did, because he was the first guy to do the catch your arm through guillotine against Vladimir Matyushenko. Did a lockdown. It's better if you do a reverse lockdown. You can learn about that in my catch your arm through guillotine videos. You can learn about some of the stuff he was doing in my 9 advanced guillotine video. You can look at my 4 quick kills video. Look up catch jitsu 4 quick kill chokes or something like that. 4 quick kill submissions. Because he was doing the 10-finger, he was jacking that arm across, looking for the Schultz control position, which I really first put out there in my front headlock system, learned front headlock chain video in 2015, that really changed MMA, no one gave me credit for it. Really did. Schultz choke is a control cooking position, and if you don't get that, you then go into the catcher arm through guillotine, the anaconda, or the darce. That changed everything. So much so, that's really a big part of the Danaher front headlock system. Now, I'm not saying he didn't change things and advance things and add more details, but if it was all about snapdown, if you look at my front headlock system, enter the system video free on YouTube in my playlist, where I give 45 positions, guys, though you should definitely buy Learn Self-Defense, my Combatives and Street Jiu-Jitsu DVD on BJJ Fanatics, highly rated, 4.5 hours, worth the money, especially right now. There's a sale till Christmas. Huge sale. So, anyway, guys, Ryan Bader was just totally dominating, putting him in a lot of danger in chokes. AJ's strong. He probably got a lot of, 2-on-1 wrist control and stuff. But he was getting half choked a lot in the match that was not called. Chael, you should have me commentate that with you. Anyway, guys. So pretty much that. Good job to Bader. It was like a huge disparity in the grappling, guys, really. Ryan Bader is like legit. I don't know. Does he have a black belt in jiu-jitsu? He looked like a brown or black belt to me. Like legitimate. He's not just strong, great wrestler. He legit looks like a black belt. I think he is. I don't know. I interviewed him once. Very nice guy. Anyway, guys, I've interviewed Anthony Johnson before. Let's get back to when I first met Anthony Johnson without knowing who the heck he was. Back in the day, Higan Machado used to invite me to some private trainings, fighter trainings. Private invite, you're not like class time. At his old school down in, I don't know, not Huntington Beach, but near one of those beaches in Southern California before they turned into complete cesspools. And then up in LA, a couple miles south, Hollywood Boulevard, I think. No, the other one, Laurel, I don't know. A couple miles south of Legends. not Hollywood Boulevard, the other one. There was a dojo that kept changing hands. I mean, like 4 different owners and a few different months. And one time I would drive by when I was going to auditions, and one time I stopped in, and literally right to my right was Ninja. Ninja was there. One time I met Ninja. Ninja Rua, Shogun's brother, the badass from Pride, was there. Anyway, another time Higgin then took control of it a few weeks later. Says, please come down. Please come down. I want you to work out with somebody. So he goes, Dan, I want you to take it easy on this guy. Huh? Don't tap him out. Let him flow. Let him get you in some submissions. I want you to... The guy needs confidence. He's fighting in the UFC in 2 weeks. Okay. All right, Master Higgin. Whatever you say, sir. So there's this scrawny little dude that has no power. And I'm like, oh my God. And I'm treating him like a baby. Please don't assault and batter me. Please don't take this personally, Anthony. It's a funny story once I realized years later what was going on. We'll get to the asterisks. So I'm just dominating this guy, and I'm like, I could have submitted him 1,000 times. And I let him put me in an arm bar and this and that. I let him guillotine me, I think. I let him tap me out at least 2-3 times and, like, let him do whatever. But I'm like, this guy's fighting in the UFC? How, bro? Well, guys, I think it was... Lo and behold, what I realized later is that one time I rolled with Anthony Johnson, the weakest person on the planet, it's when he was first starting the UFC. I think it was going to be his second fight. I think this was 2 weeks before his second fight, maybe third, but I think second, because it was still undercard and I didn't even know who he was when I saw him. Second fight in the UFC. And at the time he was training with Higgin. And, well, guys... Who knew that Anthony Johnson was a guy who needs to cut weight to get to 265? And is, you know, the huge dude that he is. And you can watch my interview with him at WSOF 4, I think, standing next to each other and talking about it. I should see if we even mentioned the rolling in there. I don't know if I did. But I might have, for proof, guys. You might want to look it up. But anyway, he was so weak, and I didn't realize he's like a natural heavyweight that for some reason... He was cutting weight to 170 pounds when he fought first in the UFC before 195 catchweight versus Vitor and 205 and heavyweight and killing guys at heavyweight where he's often killed guys. Now he's going back to 205 at Bellator, but he should have absolutely never been at 170. UFC never should have allowed it. He almost killed that poor little skinny Japanese guy at like 172, and I bet you Anthony Johnson weighed at least 197 when he knocked Kyoji, was it Kyoji? No, not Horiguchi. Kyoji something out, like literally his head hit the mat. Like that could have been the death of the UFC. Literally, had he died, politicians at the time, that would have been the end of MMA and UFC. One of UFC's many mistakes is not doing re-weighing weights, but boy, I got a dirty look from a certain person that's in charge of all that when I made a big threat on the underground and trying to protect fighters, and said let's at least analyze it for a year and check their fight night weights. Let's at least analyze it for 1 year and see what's going on and stop the extreme weight cutting, people dying from kidney failure and stuff like that. But, you know, they don't care. They just want the money. Anyway, guys, that's my little story. Anthony Johnson would knock my head off. Anthony Johnson, you're the man. Ryan Bader is the man, though, and the grappling looks sick. Submission underground, guys. Well, you might want to pay attention to guys that look like they've never done an armbar before in their life. Even the high-level guys, they're crossing the wrong foot, going into the position in overtime. They're crossing the top foot by the head. Should be on bottom always because of space. And look how many guys fall down, get in position. Quite a few of the guys. I probably shouldn't call out names. 3 guys I can think of. It looks when they went down in the position like they've never done an armbar before in their life, no Juji Gatami ever, and they crossing the foot wrong, and then they were on the other side, another guy, and then he crossed the foot right. So I guess he always crosses them the same way, depending on what side of the body he decides to overtime. Stupid Eddie Bravo, you backstabbing son of a bitch, rules in overtime. Please subscribe, thumbs up, and let me know if you want to hear some more stories of Dan the Wolf. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everybody. Try to keep your head up. I know it's depressing. Don't kill yourself. Don't drunk dive. Do not drunk drive.